Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Amazfit Cor with a little help from my buddy Finn. Say hi, Finn. So if you don't know what the Amazfit Cor is, it's one in the line of Amazfit smartwatches from Xiaomi, and it's one of the more basic ones. It's a little more basic than the Amazfit Stratus and the Amazfit Bip. If you want to check those out, I did reviews on those and I'll put the links right up here. This is more of a day-to-day, just basic fitness tracker. It tracks your steps, your calories, your sleep tracking, and a few activities. And before we get into more of the functionality, let's talk about the specs a little bit. So it has a 1.23-inch IPS LCD screen. It's a touch screen and it's coated with Corning Gorilla Glass 2.5D, so it's very scratch resistant. It has marine grade steel housing, so it's very solid and very scratch resistant. Some of the other specs. So you're saying people don't care about the specs, they just want to know how it works? All right, Finn says you don't care about the specs, you want to know how it works. So what do you want to know, buddy? So Finn's asking what it can track. So it actually has some pretty comprehensive tracking. It tracks your daily steps taken, distance traveled, calorie burned, heart rate, your sleep quality and exercise, and it has optional movement reminders, so it'll tell you if you get sedentary too often. Yeah, I know that's not a problem for you. You're running around all the time. So a lot of those activities you're probably going to be wanting to do outside, and you're going to want to know what the weather's going to be like. So fortunately, you can check that just at a glance on your watch. It syncs with your phone, either iOS or an Android phone, and it gets your weather from that and displays it in a really nice format on the watch itself. So the cool thing is you can kind of train it to recognize certain activities like walking and running, things like that. And then once you track that activity and you sync it over to the app, it'll try to identify what activity you were doing. So is there any other activities you want to know about? Yeah, I think it'll do dancing. If you have it on when you're dancing, you will be able to track your heart rate and all that stuff just like any other activity. So in addition to that fitness tracking, it also has some smartwatch capabilities. You can get your notifications right on your watch, and you can get it from your email, your text messages. You can actually go into the app on the phone and select what applications you want to be able to receive your notifications from, and then they'll just come right to your watch. That's actually one area that I had a little bit of problem with this. Actually, it's the only area I had a little bit of problem. It seems like the notification come over in batches. It's not a real-time notification that comes to your wrist. At least it wasn't for me. Periodically through the day, I would just get a bunch of notifications that came through. This was mostly for email and text messages. Again, I don't know if it's something with my setup, but that's the only issue that I experienced with this watch. Well, no, buddy, it's not heavy at all. It's only like 1.1 ounces, so even on your little paws, it would probably be fine. You probably wouldn't even notice you're wearing it. Oh, that's right, man. Thank you for reminding me. So I wanted to tell you guys about the battery life. Battery life on this thing, Xiaomi says that it'll get about 45 days of battery life. And while I haven't been wearing it for the full 45 days, I gotta say that's probably right on. I've been wearing it about 3 weeks now, and it's at about 40% battery, and that's with using it 24/7, tracking different activities. I work out probably about an hour a day, and then do the sleep tracking and all that stuff, and I'm right about 40%. That's off a full charge. So probably that 45 days is right about on. Finn, thanks for your help with the video. Give me a high five, man. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you checking it out and watching it to the end. If you have any questions on the Amazfit Cor, please leave it down in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer it. I try to answer all my comments. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and come see me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I love meeting new people on those platforms as well and chatting with them. And I'll see you in the next video.